Thank you very much for joining us. Tough defeat. What's your take on the performance?
Yeah, it was hard work. I think from minute 1 to minute 90, it was a graft. I think everyone worked their absolute socks off. They put their bodies on the line, and then listen, 2 moments when they scored, but there could have been a lot more moments when they had great opportunities. They're a really good side. There's no doubt in it. I think they'll go and walk the league. I really do. I think 1 to 11 that started for them today and the subs that come on just shows the strength and depth that they've got. They've got an identity and they stick to it, they play to it. Yeah, I think they're a really good team, but I'm proud of each and every one of the lads today. I thought they put in a real shift.
What were the key parts where they imposed the most threats? What was the most dangerous where they were?
I thought the lad on the wing, Condell, was superb today. I think credit where credit's due. Tanner in midfield's a great little footballer. I've known him, I think, since the age of 10. I coached him when he was about 10 years old for a couple of sessions when he was at Reading, and I was in the first team. So, yeah, listen, they got undoubted ability. They make you work. I mean, they drag you out of areas and positions that you don't want to go to. They got a lot of power and pace. But the difference between last week and this week, I thought was worlds apart. People actually tried to keep the scoreline respectable, and listen, 2-0's not the worst result in the world. Do you know what I mean? This morning I was thinking if we could get a point, I'd be delighted. I knew it'd be difficult, but to sort of come on the end of a 2-0 result, I don't think it's massively demoralising for the boys, when it quite could easily have been after last week's result and then coming to a place like this.
We saw Joe Dandy coming off just before the half-time whistle. Any update on the injury?
Yeah, so he reckons he's going to be out for another couple of weeks, so which is great news. Yeah, it just seems like at the moment we're trying to move mountains and it's difficult. I've got the flu, George has got the flu, Elliot's got the flu. So at the moment it's just constant. I had to sort of roll myself out of it today. I've been in bed most of the week, and it's little things like that test you. But it's like you say, I want to try and do my best for the boys in the club and the fans and whatnot. And some people are able to do it and get through it, but then it's like you say, injuries are part and parcel of the game. And then Joe's going to have a couple of weeks, so he's going to be a massive loss for us. Joe's one of the first things on the team every week now. Great lad, great character, good player. So yeah, no, it's like you say, we'll have to try and patch up the team again for Tuesday night. They don't come there. It's not easy at the moment, but it's like you said, we're doing the best we can.
It was a very cold afternoon, start of the World Cup round of 16, yet so many Rebels fans singing throughout the whole game. Any message to the fans?
Listen, yeah, there are no words, you just can't describe them. I think at the end there, it just completely sums them up. Do you know what I mean? They're singing and screaming at the end, and I know it's cliche, I said it before, that we do really appreciate them. We're just desperate to get that win. I'm begging to get that win on Tuesday night. We'll be doing all we can. I think we've got the belief that we can go and do it. I thought at times today there was moments where we could have been a little bit neater in the final third, or we had good opportunities, but hopefully at home on Tuesday it will be a different result. I hate to call it a 6-pointer in December, but we've got to be realistic. It is, and that's not putting pressure on the lads. We need to win games of football. That's all we get paid to do, and we need to start doing it. So we'll do all we can to prepare, rest and recover, and go again Tuesday.
Like you said, home against Concord Rangers Tuesday, team that is very near you in the table. How important is going to be the game on Tuesday?
Yeah, it's massive. Of course, it's massive. We're going to try our best to put a team out there. We'll have to sort of patch a few people up and roll them out, but we haven't got the biggest budget in the world. We can't go and be Ebbsfleet and have a bench full of great players and then a stand full of people that can't get on the bench. They've got strength and depth. People are aware that we can't do that. It's no problem to me because it keeps the squad unified and tight, and it keeps that togetherness. But it's like you say, it's where we are. But I'll never moan about it because we get paid to do a job that we will love, and we'll always do the best that we can, and hopefully people saw that today. We're under the cosh for large spells, but like I said to the lads in there, the first half last week and probably the last 15 minutes, I just told them I wasn't proud of being their teammate. I wasn't proud of leading the group, and I wasn't proud of myself last weekend. But this weekend I think it was a completely different performance. No one threw a towel in, and that's what we asked. We asked them to be disciplined, robust, resilient, and have belief because there's always a little sense of belief that, you know what, we might be able to get a result, but it wasn't to be. But listen, Tuesday comes around so quick that we have to be ready to rock and roll and go again, and we'll certainly be ready to do that.
All right, thank you.
Cheers, thank you.